Hey gang, Jason here for the Love of Tractors, and I'm here to talk the Talking Tractors Virtual Farm Toy Show. So here's the thing with this, and this is the first year it's gonna be a trial run kind of, but I think it's exciting. It has huge potential, and I think we're gonna have a great show. I think the vendors that do sign up, I think they're gonna have a great show. It's gonna be exciting, so I'm looking forward to it, and we're gonna do this February 6th. Now I'm doing that because that was the St. Louis weekend. It is canceled, unfortunately, because of COVID. So I thought, well, what the heck? Let's get something going that weekend virtually. So I thought that'd be fun since everybody kind of already has that weekend scheduled for farm toys. Let's do a virtual show that weekend. So here's how this is going to work. So if you want to be a vendor for this thing, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to get a hold of us for the love of tractors at gmail.com and tell us that you want to be a vendor in the virtual show. Now, how that's going to work is you're going to send us pictures or video. And now, if you want to do a video and narrate your own items, that's great. That's fine. Tell us about your business. Tell us about your tractors, whether they're new in the box tractors, custom tractors, etc. You can do that. If you don't want to make a video or maybe don't have the capability to make a video, we're more than happy to do that for you. I mean, you can go look on this channel and see that, I do a lot of videos, and we'll put some work into them so that they look nice, so that they're well lit and all that sort of thing, or the audio is good and that sort of thing, but you will have to provide us with really good pictures of the items that you're going to be selling. Now, we would ask that you keep your videos, let's say less than 15 minutes, just because I've got enough experience on YouTube right now. After about 15 minutes, you're really losing audience retention, and so nobody's gonna kind of watch that sort of thing at that point. But the sweet spot is like 5 to 10 minutes if you can do that, and then so that's gonna cost you $25. Now, what you get is you get a video on Saturday the 6th. During the virtual show, where we sort of highlight the products you're selling. And now what we'll do is we'll send the people to your webpage, your social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is. If you don't have a webpage, that's fine. You can still get people that way, phone number, email, all that sort of stuff. And we're going to promote that video there. Now, what also you will get is you will get a spot on our virtual farm toy show page on fortheloveoftractors.com, and it will, you'll have either your logo or just your name if you don't have a logo or something like that, with links to your social media, and that way you can also get products to sell. So it's a pretty inexpensive exposure for $25, because I can just about guarantee your video is going to get over the course of a while, 1,000 plus hits on my YouTube channel. Plus, we're going to promote things, especially if you're selling something interesting, customs or rare toys or something like that. We're also going to promote those on Instagram and things like that. So that will be another avenue for people to see what you're selling. And then we're going to leave those videos up on the For the Love of Tractors website, basically indefinitely, under playlist, or the For the Love of Tractors YouTube page, basically indefinitely on a playlist entitled Virtual Farm Toy Show 2021. Ideally we do this every year, and so we have new playlist every year. Now your listing on my webpage, on the For the Love of Tractors webpage, that will be up for 1 year. So we're just going to use the same virtual farm toy show page every year. So it's going to basically run through the calendar year, so the end of December, and then we'll switch over to 2022 at the end of December this year. So that's kind of how that's going to go, guys. Like I said, $25. You can PayPal, check, money order, whatever that is. The trick here is you need to have your payment and your vendor form, which if you email us, we'll get you that. Return to us by Friday the 22nd, as well as those photos and videos, or however you want us to try and promote your product, your brand, your webpage, etc., etc. So that's coming up pretty quick, but we need a little bit of time to put together the videos and organize all of that while we're waiting, or while we're, between the 22nd and the 6th. And then, so how that day is going to go is hopefully we get enough vendors so that I can do this most of the day. But basically what I want to do is kind of on the top of the hour, I want to do live spots. So if you've seen my live videos, they're going to be something like that, but maybe a little bit more Jerry Lewis telethon style, where I'm going to discuss the vendors that are in the show. So I'm kind of going to be shouting out stuff. I'm going to be kind of talking about my products that I'm selling as well. And then sort of between those live spots, we're going to run, we will like debut a video of someone who is a vendor. So like, let's just run a for instance. Okay, let's say it's noon. I'm doing a live spot. We're talking about, whatever we're talking about tractor wise. And then, let's say that lasts 15 minutes or however long that live spot lasts. And then like, okay, at 12:30, we're debuting the video for Joe's Farm Toys. And so we start running that video of Joe's Farm Toys. We're showing his products and all that sort of thing. And so I will kind of set that up with the live a little bit. And then the video will hopefully speak for itself and get you guys the exposure that you want out of this. So like I said, $25, that's cheaper than a table at a toy show. So I think there's just huge potential here for this virtual thing, and I don't know 100% sure. This is just kind of, we're testing it out this year, but I think this is the way to go with it. Like I said, with the live spot, then we run like a pre-made video, live spot, pre-made video, etc., etc. And ideally, I'm doing that all day long if we get enough vendors. If not, we'll just run it for a few hours. And like I said, your video will be on my YouTube page forever, so it will be there indefinitely. And that way, you're always getting that exposure. You're constantly getting that exposure. So that's cool. That's it's worth a lot, to be honest with you. If any of you guys also do YouTube channels, there's quite a bit of potential there. So anyway, so there's that. Then part 2 of this whole thing is we're gonna have a scratch built / custom contest and a display contest. So we're going to do a 1/64 scale scratch / custom farm toy / equipment contest. So it could be a tractor, could be a combine, etc., etc. And there's been some interest in doing an implement section as well. If there are enough interest in that, we will more than happily do an implement contest as well. I would love to do a 1/32 scale one as well. I don't know if there's the demand out there, but hey, if you are a 1/32 scale guy and you've got something custom, send pictures for theloveoftractors@gmail.com. And then we're also going to do a 1/64 scale truck. So whether that's a pickup truck, grain truck, that's up to you, entirely up to you, anything truck. And then we're going to do a 1/16 scale contest. That can be anything. That's wide open. And then we want to do a 1/64 scale display contest. So that would be a display, obviously. Now, here's how that's going to work. You're going to send me pictures of your custom item. Now, I also want in-progress pictures. Now, it doesn't mean you had to start building it today or when you see this video or between now and the show, but I need to see in-progress pictures just so we know that you're actually building it and you didn't just buy it from somebody. So, send those to fortheloveoftractors@gmail.com. I'd appreciate it if you subject that like virtual farm show contest. And then tell me a little bit about it. That way, we're going to make videos on all of those as well. Now, we may just do the entire 1/64 scale contest in one video. It just depends on how many entries we get. I mean, we probably will do that with all the scales. Now, if for some reason we get a ton of videos or a ton of entries, we may break those up, but we'll see. And then, after the show's over, we're going to take like a week. And I've got some judges lined up who are going to judge the contest. And then we're also going to have a people's choice. So that will be based on your votes. Like, so on the 1/64 scale, we'll tell who built it and what it is in the video. And then down below, people will, have to vote, John Smith's 4440 or whatever, and then whoever gets the most votes wins the People's Choice Award. We are going to have some prizes for that. Prizes to be determined a little bit later, but I'm excited to say that we are going to have some prizes for that. So, okay guys, well, that was a 10-minute video on the virtual show. I put the flyer up on Instagram. I'll put it everywhere else here pretty quick. I just wanted to let you guys know, and I sure appreciate your participation and all that stuff. I think it'll be fun. Let's have a good time with this, guys, and let's enjoy a little farm toy show, even if we have to do it virtually. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Have yourselves a great day, and a happy tractor hunting.